Hey, and welcome to Marketing for New Musicians. I'm Alex, and today I want to basically do a short, sharp episode. Now, most new musicians think marketing means throwing cash at ads, playlists, or some shady promoter who promises the world. You've all got those emails. You've all been promised these fantastic playlists. You've all seen adverts on Instagram. You've likely seen other musicians spend a fortune on their targeted advertising. And I've done that too. I've been there, I've done that. But here's the thing. If you don't have your basics in place, all of that money is basically bonfire. It's going to go up in flames and you're throwing money at the wall. But what are those basics? And they're really simple things, but we often stray away from them as we are pressured to show authenticity behind the scenes, how we make our music, our setups, just promoting community events, live streams, YouTube thing. All of those things get in the way, but there are three things to focus on and to remember to focus on because it matters to your fans, your super fans, and anyone who wants to follow who you are. First one is your story. Why should anyone care about your music? Think about it that way. Think about why someone should take out 2 minutes of their day to click on your profile and click and go to your Spotify, add your music to a playlist, play the whole piece, the whole 2, 3, 5 minute piece of music. And if you can't say it in a sentence, you're not ready to market, paid market, mass market. You've got to hone in on those individual people. It's important. The way to think about it is, would you rather have 100 people who fully understand who you are? Or would you rather have 2,000 people listen to you on Spotify but not really care about, there's no consistency and attrition happens? Second of all is consistency, leading on from that. So posting once in a blue moon and then expecting Spotify to put your music onto every playlist or radio or DJ playlist, it's not going to happen. You have to just keep posting and consistently. But also, I'm not talking about just posting once a week, also consistent image, how it looks. Think about reels. Think about your profile on Instagram or Facebook being a menu. It's a menu that people read. So they might understand you, they might know you a little bit, but that's the same as knowing a good restaurant. But a good restaurant consistently has a consistent menu, it has a flavor to the menu. Either it's French or Italian or Indian or Chinese or something. A small but steady presence is what gets noticed, and that's about, I've learned this the hard way, posting too much, for example, or just too different stuff. Like I said, there's a lot to tell, a lot of different ways of telling your story and what you do. The third one is a bigger one, and now I will expand upon this a little bit, but community. Real engagement beats vanity metrics every single time. So 100 people who care about your music will outlast 10,000 or 2,000 empty streams, like I said. But also, remember, think about those tacit or those kind of unspoken links in the community. So I'm not even talking about your immediate community. I'm not talking about where you live in Toronto or London or New York or wherever. Think about communities who might not. So you could connect to music communities, for example. You could do that. I always think of that as you're kind of buying into an echo chamber, though. Think about other communities like artists, poets. Think about spoken word authors, for example. Think about those links and those connections that are a bit more tacit, but they could offer you far more. Think about an artist who lives in a different country, who might be visiting your community or where you live. So if they live in Idaho, they might be visiting Toronto or London. They're doing an installation or a new art installation. Those people could be exactly what you need to get your music out there. But you won't get those connections if you don't reach out to that community. Now, it's great to talk to other musicians, but personally, I see that as a waste. It's not a waste of time. It's great to encourage each other, of course. But you're also in direct competition with other musicians. So think about the community in terms of both your fans, then obviously the industry community, which is important to nurture. You know, lifting up others, giving advice, encouraging people, motivating them, other musicians, really important. But in terms of community, think outside of your art as well. Think about artists, think about poets, think about friends that you might have who work in art, and also think about small things like artists befriending an artist and them using your music in their Instagram reels or their Instagram posts. You'd immediately jump up by 5,000-10,000 views per month. I'll be honest, I've run paid YouTube ads, TikTok campaigns, all of it, even old school posters, billboards, and my main learning is that the stuff that worked was targeted, clear, and it was tied back to my story and authenticity. Now, yeah, of course I paid for ads on YouTube to get 50,000 views in a day. Fantastic. You do need to do that as well. The indirect marketing is important, but it's also important to stick to things that do work, which is telling a story. And the stuff that didn't work, well, it's a good learning experience, but it doesn't mean that you all have to spend $5,000 or $5,000 on advertising and regret it. I've already done that. I see it as a learning experience. So before you buy that next ad slot, ask yourself, am I investing in growth or just paying for the illusion of it? Are you driving hundreds of people from Facebook to Spotify to only get 5 streams or 1 stream down the line or added to one playlist? Think about it. Well, that's it for today. A short, sharp, and hopefully saves you a few pounds or a few dollars. I'll be back with more ways to build your music career without draining your wallet. I like to do these as I've been there and done it, probably. And I have a background in marketing too, so I know how marketing can get very, very expensive. Anyway, thanks for enjoying. Thanks for listening.